ready for the World Cup today. Go Colombia! All right, so summer. Summer is awesome because it gives us a little bit more of a flexible schedule. The kids are out of school. We're usually very busy with gigs, but it's also hard to find time to make more videos for you guys because I'm also traveling a lot. I will be at ACE Convention in a couple weeks in Austin, Texas, so join me there. And then I head out to Vegas for Kidvention West. And then I believe after that I head to the UK convention. It'll be my first time teaching there, and I'm super excited about that. And then after that to the face painting shop in Essex, and then I head to Prismática in Mexico otra vez. I'm super excited. So I have a busy travel schedule coming up, and then you got to throw in things like Halloween in there. So I'm forcing myself to make some new videos, and so the way that I get inspired, or I keep my skills up, or design new designs to teach you guys at my classes, is by just looking at the internet and being inspired continuously. And then of course looking at beautiful models' faces, and that also inspires me. Also the products that are out. So there's new rainbow cakes and new stencils and new pixie paint that I'm going to be using in this video, and all those things inspire me to create new designs. So today I am going to put into action one of my favorite rainbow cakes of all time. This is Summer Sorbet, designed by one of my great friends, Cameron Garrett, and then a new magical bird pink power stencil and some pixie paint. I love this one. This one is called Valley Girl, I think. It's really pretty, has a lot of pinks in it. And I was inspired by these beautiful flowers by Sylvia Kundler, but I love her flowers, and I am teaching some advanced RDK classes on the road, so I figured why not practice, put together this design, and hopefully you guys like it. So as always, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you guys on the road really soon. Again, Austin, Las Vegas, Mexico, the United Kingdom's, like, I got a lot of stops, so hopefully I get to see you guys somewhere soon. Feedback is everything to me, so if you want to see different videos, more videos, less videos, I just want to hear from you. This beauty is going away for the summer, so I had to convince her to let me paint her today before she leaves, so thank you, Leah, as always. Check me out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. We also started something called Small Business Sunday, and just check out Silly Farm, our Facebook page for more information about that, so I can advertise your business too. All right, guys, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with my favorite rainbow cake. This is Summer Sorbet, designed by Cameron Garrett, and I'm just going to get it wet and load up my sponge. So you're going to start off by just applying the rainbow cake as a background color, kind of right on her forehead. So with your extra, let this part dry because we're going to put a stencil over it. So just take a little bit more paint and you're going to just apply it over the eyes. So you're going to bend your sponge a little bit and just press it in. So just pick up a little bit of white on your sponge. This is Diamond FX white. You can use any white you want. And then I'm going to pick up my bird stencil, and I'm just going to just put it right over this section right here, and then I'm just going to sponge it in. Next, pick up your favorite arty cake. I love this one during the summer. This is the Flower Fairy arty cake or Fun Stroke by Leanne Courtney. I love this one. It's really beautiful. It has the greens and the whites and the pinks. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, with the paint that's left on my sponges, I'm going to pick up that blue and I'm going to make the centers of the flowers. So you just start off by loading your brush. You want to pick up a good amount of paint right on the tip of your brush so that you can flow really smoothly. So just wiggle your brush to make these petals all around that blue entrance, or the blue middle part, which is close your eyes for me. And I'm just going to go on top. And see, this is where you'll see how important it is to allow your background to dry so that you can go on top of the paint without it kind of just smearing right into it. So my first flower petals, and let's make a second set of them. I flip my brush so that I can have the other colors on the outside. That way I'll have different color flowers. And I'm just gonna repeat it. Okay, so right underneath this, I'm just gonna go back in and I'm just going to create some more petals coming down just like that. Remember, just to give your brush a little bit of a wiggle. All right, so now that we've done the flowers there, now we're gonna just do a few more flowers on this side to kind of keep it matching. So we're just gonna add a little bit more of that blue again as a centerpiece for the flower, and then we'll make another flower on that side. So I switched over to an Artie brush small just so that I can make smaller leaves, and then I'm also going to just pick up the greens and the yellows for the leaves. So in the areas that are empty, I'm just going to fill in with a few leaves. You don't have to overpower it. Just put a few leaves wherever you think that there's some empty space. So close your eyes for me. So here, like right on the lid. And if you're going to go on top of those bright colors, then you want to use that white on the outline, the lighter color, so that it goes on top of it. A few here. A few here. Close your eye. Okay. So to finish off, I'm just going to pull up this stencil. This is a Star Diva stencil. It's beautiful because stars always look good. And then I can kind of fill in that area right there with just a little bit of star power. And then I'll just use some white to kind of finish off this design and add some swirls and curls, which I'm known for. So, okay, when your sponge is loaded, then I'm just going to take my little star stencil, which I love so much, and I have this extra space right here, so we're just going to gently, not overpoweringly, add some stars. Look at how beautiful. Then you can also use the stars, the bigger stars, right in the middle of your flowers to kind of give them a little starry center to balance it all out. So I added the stars right in the middle and more over here. I think it gives it a nice touch. Okay, just like that. Finally, we'll finish off using some glitter and a few little swirls and curls and highlights using white. So I started off by just adding a few little dots around the center of the flowers. You don't have to go crazy. Let the flowers do the talking for you. Let that beautiful color shine out. You don't want to cover it up too much. And then in any extra areas, you can just add a few little teardrops to kind of, and swirls and curls just to kind of dress up this whole design. So right in the corners of the eyes, I'm also going to add some dots. So close your eyes. So I'm just adding a few little dots and swirls wherever there is extra room here to fill it in. So I can also go a few more there and a few more inside of here. Just like that. And I'll make that one, and I'll bring this swirl just like that to balance. So to finish off, I'm just going to add a little bit of color on her lips. This is the Magic Magenta, I think, in the Fab line, and I like to mix it with the Shimmer Rose so that it's a pretty color, and it matches this design really good. So I'm going to use a little bit of this pixie paint. This is Valley Girl. It has pinks and yellows and it'll match really nicely with this. Now you can't put pixie paint over the face paint because all it's going to do is just make it smudge. So you want to put it around. So what I do is I just pick it up on my little drop brush, or this is a big drop brush, and then I just kind of smear it in this section. Okay, so I'll just put a little bit there for extra sparkle, to just kind of make that pop, and not too much. Remember, this has a bigger cut of glitter in it, so I don't recommend using it around the eyes of little kids, but it does stay all day, so that's the trade-off. So to finish off, I'm just going to add some Mama Clown glitter. I can tap it right on top of the gel to make that pop even more, and then I'm gonna put it in some of those areas to just in the middle to make it pop. Ooh la la. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for hanging out with me today and letting me show you all the fun new products. I didn't get to show you my new flower power brush, but don't worry, I will. I'm gonna make a new video really soon. I wanna thank Leah for being the world's best model. She is going into middle school. So if you feel old, I feel old. Okay. All right. As always, visit us on Facebook. Check out all the new products on sillyfarm.com. I want to hear from you. Leave feedback. It's important for me. That's how I know if you want to see these designs or if you want to see something else. I hope everyone has a great summer, and I hope to see you at one of my classes soon. Thanks for watching.